This is coming a bit later than the face and eye look I did for this, but that's because I kind of went on a filming spree today. But I'm doing a review of the, review and brush swatches, I've been talking a lot filming today, of the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. Alex got this for me for my birthday this summer because he's an amazing husband. I did do a eye and face look on this morning, which you guys will have seen a while ago. So you can do an eye look with this, as you can see, and I have Prosecco Pop on my cheeks today. So go check that out if you haven't already. And this is what this looks like. I'm sorry, it's reflective. I keep the little thing because it tells me what they are, even though it does show on the back. So that's what that looks like. I really like this. This is limited edition, you can't get it anymore, but you can sometimes find it on like websites like muabs.com or eBay, stuff like that. At the time that this was available, I am not really into blush, but I liked Champagne Pop and I wanted Prosecco Pop. They didn't have the split pans out yet, and even if they had them out, if you wanted both of the highlighters, it was just as cheap, if not cheaper, to buy the whole palette, even if you weren't going to use the blush. So this was definitely a good deal. I think it was like $50 or something like that. And one of their highlighters is like $46 or something. So anyway, I am going to dig into this. I love these. These are great highlighters. Even on my light skin, I can use all of them. I've never really used any of the blushes as blushes, but they do work great as eyeshadows, as you can see. So I am just going to start swatching. I forgot to grab something. Oh, I'll just use the cover. I'm just going to do brush swatches on my arm. This is just a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. I figured it would be the easiest. Here, just give me this towel. Just use this. It's fine. Yes, that works. Thank you. Helpful husband. So the first one is this first blush here. This is called Rose Spritz.
Which one? Hold
this one. This is Rose Spritz. Okay. And
this is the cat.
It's a really nice, that does look nice on. It looks like that.
Get away from the makeup, dude. Aries.
It's okay, he's fine. So that's Rose Spritz, and then the next blush over is Amaretto.
Honey?
Yes?
The cat's knocked over the first one, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. So it does look darker, but it does show pinkish. Yeah, this one's Amaretto. And this does make for a nice crease color if you're using it as eyeshadows. And then I've got Pamplemousse here, which a lot of people don't know how to pronounce. It's Pamplemousse. It means grapefruit in French. And this one's a little bit more vibrant, but it's not too crazy.
Who did you learn what that meant from?
Google.
Me? I told you that.
I looked it up before I knew you, baby. I love you. But you confirmed it. So that is Pamplemousse there.
Thanks, honey.
And then this is Champagne Pop. I know you can get Pamplemousse in the split pans. I don't know about Amaretto or Rose Spritz. You can get Champagne Pop either in the split pans or as a full highlighter, poured or liquid as well. They made that permanent. So that is Champagne Pop. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's a beautiful inner corner and brow color, as is Prosecco Pop, which is the last color in this, and that is this one. It's meant to be for darker skin tones, but I like highlighter you can see from space, and I think it works fine on me. This is, like I was saying, also a great brow bone and inner corner color. And this is Prosecco Pop, which you can get in the split pans still.
Trying to move her arm in such a way that the light hits it like on all of them, but as you can see, these two are very glossy. They catch the light really well, while these are more pigmented, more satiny.
Yeah.
Although this first one, what was that one?
Rose Spritz.
That one does have a bit of glitter and a bit of sheen to it.
And like I said, I don't use blush, but from my understanding, Rose Spritz would work as a blush topper really well. Prosecco Pop is more of a golden highlighter, and Champagne Pop is that champagne-y pinkish color. So like I said, you can't get this anymore. At least not from Sephora. You can get a used one elsewhere. But you can get at least Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, and Pamplemousse elsewhere. I am honestly not sure about Rose Spritz or Amaretto. But
you can put down your arm, honey.
These are really, really pretty highlighters. The blushes are pretty too if you're in the blush. I'm just not. And like I said, they do work great for eyeshadows if you want to make full use of the palette. I used everything in this palette on my face today. The only thing I would say that I don't like about this is I wish the names, in addition to being on the back or in place of it, were on here, because it's just easier for me. And I love the packaging. It's really pretty, but at the same time I think Jaclyn Hill as a YouTuber would understand that, I mean, I don't have this problem so much because I don't use big lights, but would understand that this thing is really reflective, and I know a lot of other bigger YouTubers that do use lights have had problems with it. The other thing about this, it's super delicate. If you do manage to find one, be very careful with it. This is my second one. The first one got knocked over and it shattered because everything in here is really soft. We had to exchange it at Sephora, and Sephora didn't have any more, so we had to return it one Sephora and go to JCPenney Sephora to get a new one. It was scary.
And somehow we still have 2 cats.
We only had 1 cat at the time.
Yes.
But yeah.
We could have gone to 0 and then 1 cat.
It says on the back here, the Rose Spritz is a luminous blush, Amaretto and Pamplemousse are mineral blushes, and Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop are shimmering skin perfectors. So, the label on the back is nice. But I love this. It's my first highlighter palette, and I want more highlighter palettes, but this will always be my favorite because I love Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. They're great. And that's pretty much my review. I will see you guys next time.
You forgot the real reason why it's your favorite.
Because you got it for me, duh. Do you have anything to say about this? Besides that it's delicate?
No, not really.
Okay, so that's all for this time. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. And let me know if there's anything else you would like to see or anything you'd like to know about this. Excuse me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.